Okay. Okay, honey. Good clap. We're going to do the usual format of 10 minutes. Okay? And then 1 minute break. And then another 10 minutes. Keep the table straight now. Okay, ready? How many minutes? 10 minutes. Okay. So, today's lesson is going to be another lesson in language. Okay? It's a lesson in language. Means the words we use to talk. Right? Look. Language. Now, can you guess what language it's going to be in? I'll give you a hint. It starts with E. What language are we going to talk about? E. What's the language? E. Let's see. Okay, see if that helps. E. E. Close. E. You're missing a middle letter. E. Okay, you E. Okay. So which one is Wait. Yeah, so what's the language that we are speaking in? No, I is not a language. There's a specific language that we speak in, right? So which is the language that we speak in? Is the language... No, you're going to have to wait. No water. You've got to wait. The language that we speak in, is it Chinese or English? What do you mean? The language that we speak in, says Rahul. The language that we speak in, is it Chinese or English? What language do we speak? We speak Chinese? No, that's not it. The language we speak is English. Okay? So, the language we speak is E-N-G-L-I-S-H. So, the name of the language. So, what is a language? So, E-N-G-L-I-S-H. Okay? So, what's the language we speak at home? E-N-G. You're missing one letter. E-N-G what? E-N-G English. E-N-G-L-I. L-I. Sh. What makes it sh? S? H. That's right. So English. So that's the language that we speak. What does that mean? It's how we form the words in our mouth and what they might mean, right? So, for example, in English, if you want to, what do you call this? What is this? This is what? Starts with P. It's a piece of, take your hand up. It's a piece of P, look at this. What is this? It's a piece of what? It's a piece of what? P. It's a piece of paper. P-A-P-E-R. Paper. So what is this? So what is this? This is a piece of paper. So spell paper. P-A-P-E-R. Paper. So that's what we call it paper, right? That is in English. If you had to say it in Hindi, it would be called kagaz. You know that? Kagaz. And it's written fully differently. All the letters are different. Like see, in English, K is like this. Look. Pay attention. This is, in English, this is K, right? I think my face is too distracting for you. Look at me. Take your hand out. Hand out. In English, K, right? You know how K will be in Hindi? It will be like this. K. Kagaz, like that. So every language is different. So they call it kagaz in Hindi, paper in English. So every language will have its own letters, its own words, all of that. But the language that we speak at home is always, sometimes you might hear mom and dad speak in a different language, like in Hindi. But look, the language I speak to you kids in is always, look, what language? English. So what is the language we speak at home? E-N. E-N? E-N what? Ing. Ing. E-N. Let's do it this way. Ing. E-N. E-N-G. English. How do you spell lish? Lish. No. What makes the L sound? L. I. Sh. S H. Right. So spell ing, E, F, E, N. Ing. What makes a G sound? Ing. Now spell lish. What spells L? L, A, sh, S, H. So spell English. E, ing, E, N, G, ing. Now spell lish. L, L, I, sh, L, I, S, H. That's right. So English is the language that we speak now. There are many different ways that you form sentences, right? There's one specific types of sentences that I want to talk about today. Those are called suffixes and prefixes. S-U-F-F-I-X and prefix. P-R-E-F-I-X. So let's talk about prefix first. So prefix is always attached before the word starts. Attached before the word. Okay? So that's why it's called pre. Pre means before. So prefix is something that is before the word, a small extra set of letters that's attached before the word. So what's that called? P. P. P what? P. P what? Hold the pencil properly. P. Look. Prefix. P-R-E-F-I-X. Right? So prefix is what is attached before the word. What is attached? P-R-E-F-I-X. That's it. So prefix is attached before the word. So let me give you some examples. What about re? Okay, re. Re is a prefix. And re means again. Okay? So what does re mean? A, G, you're missing a letter. A-G-A-I-N. A-G-A-I-N. Again. So re means again. So one example of a word with the prefix re is like redo. Means you do it again. Do it again. Then there's reappear. Right? Means you show up again. Appear means show up. Reappear means show up again. Show up again or appear again. Okay? So, give me an example of a word that has re. Re what? Think of a word that will start with re. I gave you redo, I gave you reappear. Think of a word. Okay? So, re what? Sit up. Give me a word. A through I. Re. Where's the A word? Oh, yeah. Re what? Re. You want to write A like A. Re-a what? Oh. Re-a. What? Re-a. A through I. Re-I doesn't. Re-a-I? Okay, re-a-I. Re-a-I. Then what's next? What's next? Re-a-I. J. Re-a-I. No. A-I-J doesn't make any sense, right? You have to give me a word that makes sense. Okay, so that's no good. A-I-J doesn't make sense. What are you trying to tell me? What word are you trying to think of? Okay, let's see. You did re and you did. Think of another word. Okay, give me a word that starts with R-E. Re what? Re what? Re. S. S. You want S through Z. Yeah, what's the letter you want? Re. What? What do you want? I don't understand. What's the word you want? Let's start over, okay? Because I'm trying to understand what word you're thinking of in your head. So you got R-E what? R-E what? Think of a word. Come, you can do it. You want A, R-E, A through I. Okay. Tell me what letter word you want. Okay, R-E-A. R-E-A. Then what's next? S through Z. R-E-A. Re-A-T. Re-A-T. Re-at. What are you trying to say? Re-I. R-E-A-T. S through Z. S through Z. Are you trying to say react?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, so that is spelled R-E-A-C-T. It's a good word you came up with. React. R-E-A-C-T. Yes. Oh, time up. So let's stop here. Then we'll continue after the break, okay? Go sit on the couch. Rahul Days? No, not a toy. Oh, time up, Rahul. Get back to the chair, sweetie. Come. Rahul. Come. Another 10 minutes and then return. Come on, sit. Rahul, sit. Okay, so re is one example. We're talking about suffixes, right? So you've got another 10 minutes. How much time? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So we talked about re is one of the prefixes, right? Another prefix is un. Un means, it means not. So it's the opposite of whatever you say. So it usually means not. So unhappy. Okay? So what does that mean? When somebody says they're unhappy, give me another word for unhappy. Okay? What's another word for unhappy? S-Z. What's a word for unhappy? Come on, you can do it. S. Okay, write S. See if you want to do the letter word. Word for unhappy. S. S-A. E or D? S-A-D, you're right. Yes, very good. S-A-D, right? You're right. Right, sad. S-A-D. So, yeah. So, unhappy means not happy, right? Sad. So, undo means instead of putting stuff together, you take it up. So, that means undo. That's what the unwanted. So, unwanted means something that they don't want. So all these, look at this, unwanted. So, friendly. So if you were to add un before it, means that somebody is not friendly. So these are all examples of prefixes. Now, I'll do one more example of prefixes, which is M-I-S. Miss. Means doing something wrong. Doing something wrong. W-R-O-N-G. Okay? What does the miss prefix usually mean? Doing something. W-R-O-N-G. That's right. So, you got to finish this, then you can drink water, okay? So, one example is like misinterpret. Interpret means to figure out what somebody means, but misinterpret means didn't. So didn't understand it correctly, right? Another word would be similar as misunderstand. Means didn't understand what they were saying. They thought it meant something else. So doing something wrong. So misunderstand. When somebody understands, misunderstand means they thought the person meant something else. So that's misunderstand. Okay? So, and then misspell. Right? So that's another word, right? If somebody spells a word wrong, misspell. So we went through so many different prefixes. So now let's move on to suffixes. Okay. So now a suffix is something that comes after the word. I'm trying to find the notes here. I'm trying to find out. Okay. So a suffix. So prefix comes before the word. Okay. So prefix is before the word. So do you want to guess what a suffix might be? Prefix is before the word, so suffix might be what? A. Just a guess. You don't have to get it. Suffix might be after the word. The suffix is, look at this. Suffix is after the word. Okay? Okay. So, and what that usually means, so for example, one suffix is less, L-E-S-S, and it means exactly that. So, helpless means could not get much help at all. Didn't have any help. It's called help. What? H-E-L-P L, helpless. L-E-S-S. Helpless. Okay. Careless. C-A-R-E-L-E-S-S means they all didn't care much. So careless. So can you so for example, you got helpless and careless, right? So the another suffix instead of less, it could be full, but it's spelled with one L. F-U-L, full. So beautiful, B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L means full of beauty. Okay. So think of a word that ends in full. Give me another word that ends in full with a suffix like that. Give me a word that ends in full. So you give me the word that has to end in F-U-L. Something full. I told you beautiful, right? You got to finish your RPM. You got how many minutes left? You got 4.5 minutes left. After that you get water. Okay? So, you give me a word, boy, that ends in full. Give me a word that ends in full. Yeah. You can do it. J through R. Okay? Let's move it back. That way you can. J. Okay, right? J something. J through R. In properly. Cheerful doesn't make any sense, but I can think of a word that starts with J that ends in full. J something. J. What could it be next? Cheerful doesn't make any sense. J what? J then J O. Jaw. And give me the last letter. What? Jaw something full. Jaw what? Your J through R. Jaw. Georgeful doesn't make any sense. No. Let me give you a board and give you a hint. There's only one more letter here. Jaw what? Jaw. Jotful? No. It's joyful. So you see, it's joyful. Right? So that's a word that ends in full. Another word. If something was, it hurt a lot. Okay? So if something hurt a lot, then it would be painful. It hurts a lot. Pain something. So those are all of the suffixes. So we have prefixes and suffixes. So you can see that. So look at this. We talked about miss is when you do something wrong. Read is when you do it again. So all those were prefixes that we went through, right? And un means not doing something, right? And then when we did suffixes, we did full and less, right? I think that's all I have today, Rahul. Is there any specific subject you want to talk about tomorrow? Okay, so let's talk about what you'd like to cover tomorrow. do we keep this all close to each other? Okay. Okay. What is this? Poetry. What is it? Poetry. What is this? Math. What is this? Yeah. So what do you want to learn about tomorrow? So what do you want at tomorrow's RPM lesson? You want poetry or math or story? What do you want?
Poetry.
And poetry? Okay, sounds good. So let's do poetry. You are done, honey. You can leave now. You can go play. Okay, well then what do you want to do? What do you want?
Okay, let's. It did record.
Yeah, this time it recorded. I think because I finished it 1 minute early, maybe. I don't know why.